Hello everybody. Welcome. How are we doing today? How are we doing? Welcome. We are playing Spire today. Some more Spire. Some more Flag Bearer. I think we're probably close to what I feel comfortable putting on the workshop. Probably. Just figure I'd play it today, and then probably, if everything's fine, we upload it. I don't know why I feel so self-conscious about it. Welcome, Poi, welcome, Vert. So, yeah, we're not quite awake yet. Brain juice is still turning. Still trying to make him turn. I had a successful Holy Essence deck, and that deck had a refresh, despite the best duration of the deck to extend being Rally. Just letting 3 or 4 of your hand size be eaten up by Light Beam refresh. Yeah, that seems good. Yeah, that seems like it works. Yep. It's like, I'm sure that's fine. I initially made the just retain cards because I wanted, yeah, I wanted to have like an overlap with Holy Essence, but now that it's that, I mean, it's fine, right? I think. Holy Essence upgrades to... I can probably put the stuff on the screen now. Hello. Holy Essence upgrades to 2, right? I think. Where is it? It does. Is that fine? I think so. Yeah, it's like build your own, like, footwork plus build your own footwork inflame, but also like that's like 2 rares. I guess it could be 1 rare, 2 light beams. Like, that's fine, I think. Yeah. Yeah, and I think that the power not doing anything until you draw Light Beam is, like, fine. Like, that's the main thing. It's like, okay, well, the ceiling of this is 6, like, 6 temporary inspiration or whatever. But I think the reality, and this is, like, how I felt about a lot of the things, like, that I realized. So I've had a lot of success with overlap because you mentioned it, and I was like, okay, well, what if I, like, try to aggressively pick overlap? Like, what's going to happen? And I've been relatively successful with it, like, each time. Or I'm assuming that the form that got submitted was you. But what I realized is, okay, so overlap is really good, but like you need to draw overlap, and then you need to like play it, and then you need to retrace it. Probably you don't necessarily need to retrace it that turn, but it's like you can play it for free next turn if you retrace it, and then it's like I think that's pretty good, I guess. So the point being that like you have to draw it. Like that's why I'm saying it like you need to draw it, and then you need to do that. And then like the opportunity cost of doing that is that you need to like get it all set up. So it's like as a setup character, like a setup or like control-based character similar to Defect, like, you know, if your deck is good, you should probably be like unkillable on turn 5, right? Like that's your hope, that's your goal, right? I think a more balanced version of Holy Essence would be 1-0 energy and always 1 inspiration, but I think it's fine for now. Yeah. Because the thing is, it's like, I want Holy Essence to be like, you can play 1 Blade Work and be like pretty happy about it. Part of Meishu may have been trying to use it as an extender rather than its own thing, since it's costing 2 is a bit worse than as an extender. Yeah, it's like I mean, like you basically just get to upkeep Aegis and Pulse, which is like really good. If you can cycle, all you have to do is cycle 1 card to do that. Instead of cycling 2 cards or only choosing 1 card, like, and I guess sort of the way that I've been playing the character, which is like not necessarily correct. It's just like what I design intended and sort of like how it ended up working out is like you only have 1 retrace per turnover, like, and then you could draft like a Dredge or a Riptime or something like that. But even if you do, it's kind of hard to like manage multiple things. Like it's kind of difficult. So it's sort of like pick your strongest effect or maybe a couple that you feel like will be good. And like those are your retrace targets. And then you like go from there. Welcome, by the way, Frogman. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, Tony. Welcome. Over on the short side. Thank you, by the way. People chilling out on the short side. Appreciate you. I've noticed that it sometimes gets a little bit of traction when people don't leave immediately. The numbers have actually been like pretty good, I think, and hopefully that remains to be the case. Also, Twitch stream is running today. So I like put out that long post because I spent a whole bunch of like time trying to like test basically my network and all that stuff, and it just seemed like it wasn't working. And now it's working today, so fucking awesome. I still eventually, like, one day want to do the week where, like, I'm just over on Twitch. And then hopefully, you know, enough of y'all can go over there and help me out, but I'm a little scared. I think what I'd want to do is just, like, 1 game for a week, and then that makes it, like people are probably more invested in the playthrough if it's just like the one thing constantly. So people like you? I wouldn't go that far. There were people who were hanging out in the live stream. That's a little different than like. Oh, people like you on the short side. Oh, I see. I understand. I thought you were being like way more mean. Which, like, I wouldn't put past you, but turns out you were just making fun of my height, which is, you know, still mean, but not the same degree. Yeah, so the other thing that I did in that deck, well, the one deck that was, like, actually successful was, I drafted a Seraphim form, and Seraphim form plus Extend is really good. So, you know, if I just have overlap and then I do that, that seems really good. I wonder if Refresh could be 1-2. But then it's kind of like maintain Leyline, but it has Retain. I don't know if that's like that much better. It's a rare. It should probably just be 2. And this is the thing, is like extending Blessing or Seraphim form is like supposed to be good. Like that's just supposed to work. You know what's a 6 synergy, by the way? And this is it makes me really happy because it's kind of like, you know, it's not like I know all the secrets of my own character, right? I just like make the mechanics and then they look kind of balanced, so I use them. Right? And look like it looks good enough to me. I guess it's fine. Manifest Tracers maybe needs to be buffed, I don't know. Was, you want to know what card's really good with overlap? There's a card that I was like, oh shit, this is like really good. It's like, wait, that's crazy. This is awesome. The card that is very good with overlap is Reinforce Banner. So if you overlap Reinforce Banner, you just instantly have max duration Pulse Aegis. Maybe potentially Auramite. And also enhancing Auramite is actually good now because you can enhance it at duration 3 and then like have it on duration 3, which is like kind of insane. Main thing you'd be nerfing by making it 1-2 is how good it is with Pulse Aegis. Maybe, I guess. I guess because, like, Blessing is, like, already duration 5. Sometimes, like, fights go long enough that you want, like, a few extra turns. But... yeah, I mean, I suppose. I like the art for Signal for Aid. Thought this was cute. Horn. Doot. But yeah, I wasn't planning on staying on for super long today. I just, like, kind of wanted to play the character and, you know, not just kind of chill, you know? Oh, Seraphic Barrage to an 8 I thought was, like, interesting because I feel like I never needed to draw 2 with this ever. It was, like, so incredibly unnecessary. And, like, for reference, the reason why I'm like, okay, well, drawing 2 is unnecessary is like, okay, well, what about drafting a second Seraphic Barrage? Right? If you have one that's upgraded, or like if you drafted one, theoretically you have the option to upgrade it. So like, then why are you drafting a second one? Whereas I want the ability to draft a second one to be reasonable. Like, you can still draft 2 Seraphic Barrages and then go like Blade Work on Enhanced Auramite into like draw 1.5. And then play another attack and draw 2. Like, that's reasonable. Blade Work Plus, I should say. Yeah. So I've been messing around on Ascension 18, but I think we'll play 20 today. It's not like it's that much different from 18 anyways. I think I agree for Blessing. Less so for Seraphim form. Because Seraphim form is like just time, I think. I think you're accurate on Blessing. It's like, do I fight like 7 elites? That's how we're planning on doing right now. Yeah, I mean, this still branches to the other one, so... I think we can take 3 or 4 if it's bad, so... Vertical as a slur. Welcome, Rue. What's up? How do you like the vertical layout? Do you appreciate what's going on here? Do you like what's happening by my face? Yeah, I don't know if you've played any of the suspend stuff, boy, but I think the suspend stuff is pretty, can be pretty slow. I see and I get the idea, but it can be better. How could it be better? Had a girl doing a jack-up pose on the down panel. So I wondered about this. So apparently the chat for vertical is at the bottom. I've been instructed that there is a safe zone at the bottom, which is like you know. By the way, the game isn't centered properly. It's because like how should I say this? You can see more of the fight if it's slightly off-center. Like, you can see more of the duders. I don't know, I'm on PC. Okay. Well, apparently on mobile, there's the chat at the bottom. So I've been instructed to not put the chat. Or, like, not put anything there. On this stream. Really? It's not? Oh, you're so right. Thank you. I'm trying to figure out why that happened. Okay. Yeah, you're right, you're right. I just know that sometimes I have to, like, move the UI a little weird on the short side to make it, like, fit on the screen. So I wasn't sure if you were referring to that. You're right, though. Imagine using YouTube on PC, it couldn't be me. Well, yeah, so like the shorts or vertical is like meant for people who are on mobile. Or like that's who I'm targeting. It's like not I don't know why you would watch the vertical stream on PC, like aside from wanting to look at Ray and Narja. But yeah, there's a chat at the bottom. Which means that because the chat is at the bottom, you don't want to like put anything there. I was thinking of maybe putting a duplicate of the stream chat, like the live chat that I use for the horizontal. So, you know, I'm here for you. I appreciate that, Rue, but there's also the horizontal version. It's up to you, really, which one you want to use. Like, there's both of them. Like, gotta strike. Yeah, I appreciate you. I'm trying to think if there was anything new in the sphere. Say no more. Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Is like you're. Yeah, this is a new thing that I've been doing, so you can. I mean, you know what does actually help, by the way, and I should mention this if people want to, you know, be super. I don't know. Here's the thing, is that like I don't know if they accurately. Pick a temporal step, I think. So we have a good block card, a good damage card. Open both streams on all PCs in your vicinity now. Well, I think, like, I don't know how they track concurrent viewers, right? But I have noticed that there are a non-zero amount of lurkers on the short side, which is, that's totally cool. That's awesome. I think we had like 7 people who just weren't talking at all during the Metroid Prime stream, and that's totally fine. But what that implies to me, or what I'm thinking, is that I don't know if I want this rally. I think we take the rally. We're now looking for like a dredge or a Riptime, I think. I think that if there's a lot of people just chilling, then lurkers feel more comfortable. Because they see like, oh, there's like 10 people here. Why is there 10 people here? And then they just like hang out. You know what I mean? Because there was one stream where it was like, it was like alternating between like 0 and 1 a bunch. And then on the other short streams, they've slowly gone from like 1 all the way up to like 8, or I think one of them was like 18. Like, oh my god. Holy shit. And the point being that yeah, I think the effect of like perceived, what's it called? There's like a thing. It's like a social gravity or whatever. Maybe it's more on the short side. I don't know. The thing is, like, I don't really look at CCV a whole lot, and the reason is because like people have communicated to me that like they're watching the stream, like 1 or 2 or 3 people are watching, and then it'll say that I have 0 CCV, and I'm like, okay, I don't, why? Like, that, like, why? Why? I don't understand. So, we can wait. Oh, you know what? I could have played the blade work and then played the chaser the next turn because it does retain. I think that would have been better. How confident am I feeling? Make Sun Shorts is way more second monitor content, so more lurkers would show up there. Yeah. Anyways, we're like trying stuff. I keep like getting a little down on myself because I see that there's I sort of like looked around at like some indies and whatever because I was like, maybe I should actually try talking to more indies and see if they want to do stuff or something. Not that I have time. Like it was more like a should I make time on my schedule to maybe like, what if I find a collab game to play or something? There are a lot of people who are just kind of like on Twitch who are like kind of 1K follower andies, but they have like 20 CCV, and I'm like, holy shit, what the? There's a Riptime. That's crazy, bro. I'm like a 500 sub Andy with how low my CCV is. But it's like Twitch versus YouTube, you know. I do think the YouTube audience is different. We unfortunately probably aren't going to get a chance to upgrade this Riptime. There's overlap. Do I try to make a point by taking overlap? I think I take it. But like we are dying right now. I don't know if one overlap is going to save me. Better discoverability means that for better or worse, you'll get more followers that don't actively watch your stuff. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, there's also, like, a lot more lurkers, I think, on Twitch. Which is, like, fine. I don't know how lurkable my content is. Temporal Guard seems really nice. Card draw, I can, like, tuck overlap. Inspiration. So... I suppose if I was going to play the inspiration, I probably should have played it first. Oh my god. You should have played the command first. That makes sense. Oh my god. Holy. I'm passing some memes for the way. And it's not Bunny Girl Samus this time. I was trying to think of any VTuber stuff that I've thought of recently. That I've seen recently. I guess that's what got me thinking about the, like, I looked at a few indies. And I don't know, it's like I see their stream and I'm like, wow, this is like so comfy and nice and awesome, and like it's been like wow, this is so fascinating and interesting. But and then I look at my stream and I'm like, it's ass cheeks. It's garbage. Unwatchable trash. Have I procced Mystical Banner this turn? I just played Retrace. I could have played the rally and then it would have been lethal. I'm so bad at this game. God. You have your side like being down bad in a relatable way. Yeah, I try. That's definitely part of my content that I was like, sometimes you just have to be down atrocious. Sometimes you just have to be down bad. See, the problem is that if I didn't have any shame, then I could be more like Bao. But I have shame. I also think it's a little different. Like, I've thought about this a few times before. That, like, I don't think I want any of these. I've actually been taking, like, Take Flight a lot less when I feel like it's probably better than I think it is. Yeah, I think it's a little different. I think it's, like, considering that the bias is bias, I don't know if this is necessarily true, but my understanding is that, like, most people who watch live streams are maybe more male-oriented. Because it's, like, gaming adjacent, and there's the, like, after effects of, like, the starting of gaming being predominantly more male focused, and then that we're in the after effects of that being the case, which is not necessarily the case, but culturally that's where we are. So because of that, it's like guys are maybe more interested in seeing Bao be down bad because they're like, because they want to see a femme who is horny, right? It's kind of questionable whether or not they want to hear me be down bad about something. So, like, I had a mini buffer a minute ago. It does look like I dropped a few frames there. Yeah. Whereas I wanted to I think that the way of posing the joke in more of like a VTuber joke fashion is funny to me personally. Like, you know, I think more in the cadence of like Gigi Marin or Bao, and using that vocal cadence in being like a borderline kind of creepy way. Like, you sound kind of gross when you're doing that, but it's like funny. It's funny because it's like kind of gross, right? Um, but when I looked at some people who were like male streamers who like do the same kinds of bits, right? Sometimes they just like do it. They do it like a little differently. Like sometimes they're like, "Oh man, like that. Oh, this character's so hot." Like, you know what I mean? Like, they're so hot, dude. And like that's more the cadence that they take. So it's a question of like, I don't know. I think for me, there's like there's a lot of things that I find funny. Like, you can say something in a funny way in a number of ways. And like the heart of the joke is always there. But like I think for in the terms of like viewer preferences, there are people who care more about having something be a particular way or whatever. Oh, are we dropping frames? It kind of looks like we're dropping frames. Why are we dropping frames? We were dropping frames for a second. Money. Yeah, so anyways, the musings of Lars von Lyria. So we're not planted. Formless Rapier dead card. Oh, Overlap doesn't give Rally. Should it give Rally? The reason why I made Overlap as a card, by the way, was just like, what if I just put everything on this card? I wanted it to say, like, suspend, gain 1 energy, draw a card, gain 5 block, deal 5 damage. Like, I wanted it to just do, like, 7 billion things. But it didn't fit on the card. The problem was it didn't fit on the card. Oh, man. Oh, it had stacks? No. Is the fading keyword like STS libs exhaustive, or can be played multiple times before exhausting? No. No, exhaustive. I actually have a couple of cards that have exhaustive. The Seek clone on this character and Take Flight are exhaustive, which is kind of like uncommon piercing whale. So fading is on, where is it? Fading is on retain cards, and I wanted to make it so that retain cards didn't stay in your hand permanently, because I felt like that was a gameplay that wasn't good. Basically, can't really know how to say it. It's like you just have like 5 cards in your hand that you're retaining forever. It's like kind of boring. Like there's nothing like pricing you into playing them. So if you retain this card for 2 turns, it disappears. So they're like tokens you can hold on to for a couple of turns, and that overlaps with the character's like pseudo stance mechanic. Welcome though. I'm glad that you made an observation about the stuff that is happening. I'm always happy to see people who are like a little more entrenched in the modding community, because like they usually have like, I think, adept observations to make about like what's going on. Whereas some people are like, this isn't Slay the Spire, what's happening? I don't understand. Okay. Don't think we need refresh. I'm pretty sure we're taking Seraphim form. Yeah. Calling Bell, Astrolabe, Sacred Bark. What do we think? Oh, I haven't had any coffee. Sorry, excuse me. I'm gonna drink some. I don't really know what the argument for one over the other would be. These are both like pretty good. Like we have a lot of strikes and defense still, so we can transform them. I guess it's kind of like, how many cards could I transform into that I care about? Like, I would love to see like a Dimension Walker. I probably wouldn't be happy to see any of the duration stuff because we have overlap. Oh, by the way, what you said about overlap poi I think is accurate and makes a lot of sense. You probably don't want to give Rally and Aegis or Pulse at the same time. I also really like that kind of design, by the way. Like the, 2-card combo kind of style where like these are really good together, but we're never going to give it to you at the same time because that'd probably be too strong. Which, initially, Landfall in Magic, I thought that they would never print a card that's Crucible of Worlds and play an additional land every turn at the same time, because I thought that'd be, like, stupidly broken. Like, insanely busted. And then they printed it in Edge of Eternity, and I'm like, what? Why, bro? Come on, at least try to design your cards, man. Like, the entire point was that we separated these two effects. Man, come on. One of my days off, get to see Flower play with himself in detail. Yes. I actually think that this version... So, I had a lot of runs. I'm going to be honest with you. I had a lot of runs where I was having a lot of fun. Because, like... Hear me out. I think that the first time I made this character was that I wanted Suspend to matter. Like, I wanted this idea of, like, setting up your next turn to, like, be important and to actually matter. So, like... But it didn't really work out because, like, Flagbearer 1 was, like, so stance oriented that, like, you just like, stance and win the game, and, like, that's really cool because I like stancing, but, like, it didn't play into the theme of, like, setting up into the next turn, right? Hey, welcome, welcome. How do I pronounce your name, by the way? Just so that I can not mispronounce it. Is it Ajama? Like pajama, but it's like a. If you want to give me a phonetic, that'd be helpful. But yeah, so the point is that like that didn't really come to fruition. But I played a lot of runs that are like, okay, by turn 3, I'm drawing 10 cards a turn, producing like 4 additional energy and playing like, 5 to 6 cards a turn. And I'm like, yes, so this is what the character was supposed to be doing the first time. And then I'll like play a temporal guard and be like, okay, I'm gonna play that stuff next turn, and I'm not playing it this turn because like I don't need to block more this turn. And then and then I like go in circles about like all the cards that I want to play, and I'm like having a great time. So yeah, and then I also really like how Pulse turned out. And then you can just sit there. You can just sit there and do like 7 damage passively to them every turn. Like 7 times 2 damage, and just be like, yeah, okay, I'll just sit here and like generate infinite value with my Extendomax Seraphim form that's never going away. Like, yeah, I've been having a lot of fun with that, so. I've also heard Ajama. Oh, Ajama. So, and that's also correct. Okay, so I'm gonna assume that it's Ajama. So, because here's what I'm thinking, by the way, is that I don't know if you've played Yu-Gi-Oh, but I'm thinking of Ojamas. And it's like, I don't, no offense to the Ojamas, okay? But like, some people they're not, like, they don't resonate with that. You know what I mean? Like, that's not, Ojamas aren't their boys, you know what I'm saying? Oh my god. By the way, I think I wasn't sure if I welcomed you in rants, but welcome. Welcome. So yeah, I think there's enough cards that I'm not really interested in seeing that I don't want to Astrolabe. So instead we're gonna Calling Bell. Oh, Mummified Hand. We are not popping off yet, but like, another successful Flagbearer 2 run I had, which had no right beating the heart, had Calling Bell and Pandora's Box. The deck ended up winning because of momentum. So I Blade Work, Ornamental Fan, and Kunai. Yeah, that's good. That's good. The point was that Pandora's Box turned 2 Strike 4 Defend into Inspiration, Holy Essence, Seraphim Form, Guardian Protocol, Rewind, Sanctuary. That seems fine, right? I guess you're -4 defense and you got 2, but one of them Sanctuary. But also, if you didn't have an Energy Relic and you got Sanctuary, that's like rough. That seems kind of hard, bro. Welcome, Sable. Welcome. It was very good. Yeah. That seems like a really good Pandora's Box. Also, I think Pandora's Box is supposed to be good in general. Because the idea is that, like, you just get cards that are better than strikes and defense, and you get, like, 6 of them. The only problem being that if you, like, drop too many defense, you'll just end up dying, but I think aside from that, it's quite good. Okay, we're looking for powers now, I think, so, because we got Mummified Hand, so, no. That's quite a bit of damage, isn't it? Best of luck with Flagbearer 2. I'll have to continue packing for my move tomorrow. Oh, good luck with that. Good luck with that. Safe moving and all that. I don't know what people say when people are moving, but I have moved someone else's stuff before, and it is like, it's a bit of a, So good luck with that. Good luck. You're in the game. That's you. That is me. How'd you know? That's me. Look. That's my dumbass. Isn't it cool? Guys, I'm a game designer. Ooh. I know how to do the programming and the... I actually find it very funny that, like... So, I've been doing some work for another individual, and, like... I don't want to get into detail about it, but... The point is that they're like, oh, you know... I was kind of, like, looking into doing this, and I'm like, oh, I can, like, do that. I can do game assets. Oh, I could do that. Oh, I could do that too. You want me to do that? Oh, I could do that. And then it's like, well, yeah, I mean, if you're put in a game context, then, like, it's like, yeah, I guess I can just do that. It's game related, not rigging related. So it was game related, and then it sort of became rigging related, and then like, anyways, you're a game dev too. Nice. Let's go. I do love me video games. The problem is that I could never actually go through the full, what I'll say is like full design process. I'm more of a designer, which is, you know, it's really annoying because I think, you know, when you say, oh, guys, like, I'm a designer. I don't do any of this silly programming business. I'm the creative genius guy, not this, like, code monkey garbage. I think that's some people's perception of, like, what a designer does, and it's like, no, being a game designer is more like, you need to be able to do art and code, and also think about the mechanics of the game, but not to the degree that everyone else on the team does, because, like, you need them to do the other stuff, but you do need it to, like, work. So, and then, yeah, like... Wow, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. I feel like the most... There's... Yeah. What was I saying? Oh! Yeah, I like that there's also overlap into... Like... What should I say? There's overlap into... Hey, look, it's overlap. There's overlap into, like, making cards, for example, right? So, like, one of my hobbies is making Magic the Gathering proxies. Because it gives me an opportunity to do, like, some creative, like, not outlining work, what's it called? Templating? And then, like, also make a piece of art. You know what I mean? I made a Force of Will yesterday. The creative lead is vital to a project. I also agree with that, by the way. Like, I do think that it's incredibly underrated, understanding, like, how important it is to, like, keep track of the vision of a project. Like, some people literally don't understand how important that is. Like, if you've ever played a game where you're just kind of like, what the fuck is going on with this game? It doesn't, like, I don't understand why the things are the way they are. Like, it feels like nothing makes sense, and the story is weird, and the writing is, like, not paced well, and the mechanics are weird with the writing. It's like, the fact that all of those things don't overlap together is likely the result of a bad creative lead. Because, like, they were not able to piece together all these ideas, or, like, call the ideas that maybe weren't as good for the project, and stuff like that. Right? So it's really important to have someone who, like, understands the perspectives of everybody and, like, you know, finds a way to put their work into the project in a way that, like, makes sense rather than just kind of, like, I don't know, not doing that. And, you know, I don't want to be mean because I feel like some people maybe like Last of Us 2, but I think it was a little divisive. And I maybe wonder if it's because maybe the team wasn't as, I don't know. Maybe they weren't as coordinated as maybe they could have been. Did you see that the new Lego game requires 32 gigabytes of RAM minimum? That's ridiculous. That's fucked. It's like, I don't know. Yeah, that's very silly. Do I need any more cards? I think I'm looking for powers. I'm interested in this fracturing so that I can play Seraphim form. But I kind of wish it was a different card. I'm gonna take it. I think we need energy. So. But yeah, do you want to see this? Like, I don't... I'm always a little not sure how much I want to, like, actually, you know, like, put things on the screen that I'm gonna regret. Because I want to share my art. This is artistic expression, YouTube. So please don't satellite nuke me. I'd appreciate that. See what? All right. I'm gonna give chat the opportunity to make me... You will not regret it unless it's too spicy. Okay. I'm gonna get you to pick a number between 1 and 3. And, you can, I'm wondering if this should be slightly cropped. Maybe it should be, you know, I'm kind of regretting my decision. 1, 2, 3 inclusive. Yeah. So I'm gonna choose one of them, but I'm gonna let you know if it was one that might get me banned. Yeah. So you can choose 1, 2, or 3. I'll let you know if you pick the one that would have gotten me banned. Okay, we have 1, 3. We have a 3. I'm getting kind of scared. Do I have anyone who wants to vote for not 3? No? Okay. So, do you know the, there's a card from the new set that's, it's, oops. That's, 6 or 8 double green. It's 8 double green. It has land, affinity for forests. 2 was the one that would have gotten me banned, by the way. Yeah, it makes tree folks. And... Sorry, 1 second. There we go. It makes tree folks. Now, the important thing is that the tree folks that it makes are 3/4s. So, because the tree folks are 3/4s, that means that they're... I'm making this for a friend. Okay, so there's her face. I'm gonna do myself a favor. Now, there isn't anything bad about this, I don't think. Hold on a second, can I... Is this gonna... Ooh, I think it's not gonna be cropped on this side. 1 second, I want to get it up on the short side. Oh, is it cropped? I think I have to reset the train. 1 second. Okay, I think I need to do that. Okay, there's the face of the tree folk. And I think we're gonna, yeah, I think I'm gonna do this. So our face is gonna be a little cropped because I'm scared. But yeah, so there's this is guys, it's a tree folk. It's a it looks so bad. It looks so okay, so I want you guys to know that tree folks have reach. Guys, tree folks have reach. So I'm just letting you know that, you know, they have they have reach. Why not call it a dryad? Because the token is a tree folk. Opaque text box, you coward. Boy, the opaque text box is the second one. That's why I don't think I can put that one. Also, I'm conveniently censoring the booba, even though there's no whatever something, so. His reach, so it's just bigger than ours. Oh my god. Give curled axes! What the fuck? But yeah, so the point is that my hobby is making MTG proxies because it lets me put butts near the whatever. Doesn't opaque mean... Sorry, I meant the other way around. So there's a version of the text box that is see-through, is what I'm saying. I will be printing that version off. I'll let you know that there's a multiply layer on the text box, where there's two circles, and the circles are like the circles are there. There's two circles. There's pressing against glass. So anyways, sometimes I like to have fun. Sometimes having fun is nice. I like having fun. You guys like having fun? Yeah, that's what I meant. I meant that the other one was, yeah. This one's a lot more boring, but I do kind of want to show this one, maybe. Actually, do I? I don't know. Nah. Maybe not. It's fine. I have a lot of good ones, but they're kind of like... Oh, jeez, we're frame dropping. Why are we frame dropping? Are we back? Okay, I'm gonna try cutting the Twitch stream. We'll see if that helps. Hopefully it actually cuts it. That'd be great. Trying to... why isn't it working? I mean, what if I tried this? Oh, there we go. Okay, we good? We doing it? Hello, are we back? Yeah, I think it might just be a bandwidth issue. It might legitimately be a bandwidth issue that I can't have 3 streams going, which is too bad. I really don't have a lot of upload. Let's see, is there another one that I can show you? Because there's a... Some of them are, like, older. Well, I've shown this one before. This one's a good one. For anyone who hasn't seen it, I like this one. Oh, it didn't change the image. Hold on a second. Flashbang. Get flashbanged. Want it to be this one, please. Did it change the image this time? It did? I think some people have already seen this one. But I particularly like this one. I think this one's pretty good. There's one that's a little bit more zoomed in so that the foot isn't on the image. But, alternate version Flaris. So, yep. Alright, we're gonna turn that one off. I see what you're into. Yeah, we're gonna stop testing the YouTube systems for shooting me in the face. Flower, do a flip? Oh, I should do a flip. Whoa! Yippee! Nice. Very good. Actually, if I... forget about it. Forget about it. The one problem with this is needing to get, like, everything on screen again. Oh, shit, I think I didn't reply to one of my friends. Okay. I think we can proceed with our run. But yeah, I guess where this tangent started was that, like, we have many skills. We have many sets of skills that allow me to do things like make card art. Because templating is important for doing stuff like UI. So, you know. Some artists, surprisingly, don't... No, I shouldn't say surprising, but, you know, they don't do borders and formatting and stuff like that. So their borders look weird. Just checking to make sure my connection is good. Yeah, some people are really bad at making mechanics and stuff like that. Kind of like me. I'm just my cards are real bad. Don't don't play the mod. It's not good. What a tangent it was. I'm glad you enjoyed the tangent. Are we holy essencing? That I don't know about that. And triggered off of fracturing in the inspirations. This seems unnecessary. I think we're gonna not do that. I could toke cards. Yeah, I don't need the HP going into this fight. Whatever, man. I don't need that. Gotta defend. Gotta get back to work. Alright, well, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you being here. Yeah. Have fun working on what you were working on. Do I play this fracturing? Sure. Blocking is probably good. You're playing Flagbearer 2 in Act 2. For every elite, you either die on the spot or survive with 0 damage. Hey, that's reasonable. Fair. Book of Kill You. Book of Stab. Oh, do I want to see if the Twitch stream can reconstitute itself? Here, let me see. I'll turn it on and see. Yeah, maybe it was just like a slight interruption. It looks like it's fine now. I don't know what I was expecting, but... That was a reshovel. Oh no. Are we dead? I think we might be dead. No! I think if I retraced to pick up a block, then we would have been, like... We would have been okay. But I didn't, and I was like, I'll just play the 2 blocks. And that was not a good idea. I think we were unlocked in for like half a second, and then that was bad. I was too busy thinking about tree folks. Sure. Two defend pluses. It's on sale. I think I'd like to heal. I was gonna say just in case it's Knob, but we also drew the Recall Crescent at the wrong time. It's pretty bad. Take a sidearm. Take out We're Dying. Good first relic at least. Yeah, this is potions. Always potions. Extra inspiration is pretty good. I don't actually know if I want to fight this elite. Seems kind of, I don't know. We have no scaling. Hi, Oscar. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. It's cold? Yo, I hate it when it's cold. It's the worst. You know what I dislike more than it being cold? I dislike when it's cold and then you have to, like, sit in a car seat. And it's like, oh man, this car seat's cold as fuck. I do not enjoy sitting in cold car seats. I guess it's more like, the one thing I dislike about it being cold outside is that, oh, we don't have any suspend cards yet. We can make that work. For a cold car seat to hot car seat, I think that's accurate. I think that's accurate, but, like, I still don't like cold car seats. Yeah, that's true. It's, like, not as bad, but, like, the problem is that it still has to heat up. Like, it needs a second to heat up, you know what I mean? Whereas, like, as soon as my butt hits the car seat, I'm like, oh, it's cold, in it? Like, oh man, this is, dang, this is cold. Foggy windshield, annoying as hell to heat up the car just to be able to drive. Yeah, fair, that makes sense. Can't see shit. Cabin. You could turn it on before you sit. You could, I guess. I suppose. I don't want to wait for that shit. Okay. I don't think we're upgrading this Dimension Walker yet. I think we need, like, another good suspend card. If I got overlap, I'd be pretty happy. We can take 4 damage. How did you randomly fall into 4 inches of snow? What? How? Why? I don't know. What, you didn't, like, investigate a little bit of, like, why did this happen to me? You didn't, like, look around a little bit? Right, I should remember that I have this thing. I actually... I'm realizing that I'm not paying enough attention. March is kind of interesting. March is kind of cool. So is Undo. I don't really know, honestly. These are all kind of like, I don't know, cards. Right? Like, I prefer Pillars of Light with Chasers. There isn't really anything to undo. But I don't know if I, like, need March. You know what I mean? I don't know if I need it. I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. You can think about this card decision, Dear B. Alright, I'm back. I also saw that we lost frames for a second there. Hopefully we're good now. Pillars is very good when you have draw 2 Seraphic Barrage, but with the current deck, it's only alright. I'd go with March as the most generically powerful and best enabler for potential future powers. I think I agree with you. Inclined to agree. Oh, I've been atted. Ah, I see. It's like, why did I get added? Stream notification for a server that I haven't muted. Sweet. I'll take March. Are we calling belling? I always feel a little suspicious about taking Choker. take the bell. Choker is especially bad with March. Yeah, you're right. You are correct. Optimal Duvu? Yeah. Off the bell curse, now we have 2 strength. Feels good, man. Oh, I should use a potion. Because we have the potion... We have the potion seller. 17 or 21. I'll play the thing. I guess 28. Take 0. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I'm kind of looking for suspend cards. Like, I don't know if I want to take this Excalibur with the idea that, like, I want to get suspend cards. Like, I do want to use this Dimension Walker. You know, I don't think we need this clunky-looking thing. Maybe Guardian Protocol is good, though, just because it is a good card. We're gonna skip it. I think we're looking for... We're looking for a suspend effect. That's what I'm looking for, at least. Yeah. Yeah, I think I agree with that. Like, I think it's a pretty good card to just, like, take and have. This is kind of like a retain. This is also kind of like a retain. Rewind basically hides just March of Time. Bolstering Ward, I suppose. Bolstering Ward already has Fading 3, like... So... Yeah, I like Excalibur as a card. I think that it's like... It feels very strong, but I think that's good. Because, like, it's the problem with retain cards that I sort of said was like, oh, this is kind of a problem. Wow, this is actually a lot worse than I thought it was going to be. Huh. Yeah, the problem with the retain cards, which is like, well, you know, the way of playing the retain card is by leaving it in your hand and not using it. Which is like, Okay, does that make it boring? But I think the thing with Excalibur is that, like, it's... You need to draw it first, and then also it's probably only good on turn, like, 6. Because it becomes bludgeon after 1 turn, and then it becomes, like, 10 damage better than bludgeon on the turn after that. You know what I mean? Like, it only really becomes, like, an above-rate card after, like, 3 turns of it being in your hand, which means that you need to survive 3 turns. So, like, if the entire stipulation of the characters you have to survive, like, 3 turns to get set up and be in a good spot, it's like, the card's fine. Right? I think the card is okay. Well, do we take this Moments Past when we don't have any suspend cards? I mean, we have a shop. Okay, we're just gonna get suspend cards at the shop. It's gonna be really easy. We're gonna get yeah, sure, Signal Parade. We're gonna get this other Dimension Walker, and we're gonna remove a Strike. It's gonna be real easy, like. A second March Holy Essence. You know, I don't know how I feel about this. What's up, Ticino? What's up? What's up? March into March to not try any cards. Dude, that's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be so good. Double March. Yeah, what's up? What's up, Ticino? What's up? Trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with this Holy Essence. Oh shit, we can't buy anything. No! Please give me a good suspend card that I can play. Hopeful Plea is a good suspend card, but so is Divine Flash. I don't know. I guess Devout Lightning is scaling in a bottle. We don't have, like... We don't really have other scaling, so you know what? Maybe it's this. Yeah, Gomenasari, no Hablas Espanol. You know. No speak of the Spanish. I do not speak Spanish. Question card's pretty good. I guess question card's good if we're gonna be picking cards, but we have Smoke Bomb in case we're dying. Wow. Okay, wait, I got it. Hold on a second. It's so fucking bad. I mean, I guess this is actually not terrible. It's like not that bad, but it's not great. Spanish speaker. I was gonna say, what's something funny I can say in Spanish? And then I'm like, I do not trust Rue to give me something funny to say in Spanish. I'm sorry. Like, I love you, Rue, but you're gonna make me say some actual accursed shit. Let's take these events. Your trust Good? You trust good? I don't trust. I have zero trust. Slay the Spire is the game name, if you are curious. Dude, what am I gonna do with these March of Times, bro? Like, I have 2 of them in my deck. I don't know what to do with them. That was out of sequence. My god. I took the Tongs in that event recently because I had Duvu Doll. The run didn't go too well, and I was surprised to find that the mid-combat upgrade seemingly worked as it should for cards that get a longer fading counter upon upgrade. Oh, how does it work? I'm curious. Because I just implement it the way that I think it should be implemented. It's not, it's all within the normal mod framework, so I think it probably works the way it should, I think. Do you believe in God? I think this is the second time you asked me a religious question. I don't think I'm gonna talk about that on stream ever. And my answer is going to be the thick anime thighs are the only thing that I worship. Yo, this holy essence? Now we have 4 temporary inspiration. That's kind of sick. Shame we weren't planted. So I think we have all our scaling in play, right? Except for resolving this March time and getting it out of our deck. Do you know the most amount of statuses you've gotten on one turn in a run? Because I had 20, 2 full bars and 1 half full recently. I don't know. I don't. But I know that this character has a lot of powers, which is funny to me. Well, funny and it is funny and will continue to be funny to me. Are we dead? We might be. We might, in fact, be dead. Unfortunately. Took a little too much time to get there. Which is fine. I think we passed a hopeful plea, and I think I was supposed to take the hopeful plea over whatever I took. Oh, yeah, it's fine. I think, yeah. I think we needed more block. Like, retrace plus the dimension walkers was good, but I think we needed to pick up, like, hopeful plea. Because adding block to hopeful plea is a lot better than the call for aid. It's possible that maybe I should have been dual casting the Devout Lightning instead of like holding it in my hand. I was holding it so that I could get the temporary inspiration, and I'm like, maybe that wasn't like super important, you know what I mean? Okay, how's your day treating you, Unicorn? What is up? This card seems kind of bad in that it doesn't really do much except for do damage and trigger Seraphic Bolt. Like, I think it's good as an enabler for Seraphic Barrage, but I don't know if it does anything else. I think, well, maybe we take it for damage. Yeah, and I think that that's the thing, right? Where it's like, it's not... It just doesn't quite, like, do as much as another card. That's kind of neat. Yeah, I think taking a light beam is probably, like, reasonable there. Okay. We die to Nob every time? Fucking goddamn it, dude. Come on! Come on, man! Man! God damn it. We might. We might. We might. Ha. Oh, wait. Which is a sad fate for the card that was one of the best on Flagbearer 1. Yeah, and that's, like, why I changed it, right? Is that, like, it was kind of just... On Flagbearer 1, it was like, this just does the most amount of damage. So you just play it. And I wanted to avoid that, right? Or, like, I wanted to avoid cards that felt like they were just strictly better versions of other cards. Like, I wanted to make use cases for each card, right? So this has a use case. And this is one of the use cases. But, like, I just... It is a little sad. Like, I agree. And I wish I could have had, like, a better... I wonder if there was, like, a better effect I could have given it or something. Oh, I did kill the heart, by the way, with just an upgraded Divine Wrath for my scaling. That felt really good. It was one of the overlap runs. So, like, there was, you know, there were other cards, right? I don't remember if that run had Seraphim form. I can, like, check my history. But I think I, like, just had Divine Wrath and then, like, it just killed it. It was kind of sick. It was, like, turn... It was a pretty late turn, though. Flagbearer 3 needs to have a win the game button, so I click it and get fake validation. I beat Ascension 20. I think you're thinking in the wrong spectrum there, Rance. I think Flagbearer 3 should have a lose the game button, so that you can choose to lose against whatever monster you want. Right? Isn't that more like what we want to do? See, I'm joking about it now, and then in a year and a half, we're gonna have, like, an 18+ flag bearer mod, and then it's like, dude, like, what are we doing, man? What are we doing, dude? What are we even doing? I'm, like, looking at the synchronized, but I don't know. I think we can wait. We'll just wait. We don't, like, need it yet. So we need to have a give up button. Or a blessing might as well be a win button. Hey, come on now. Or a blessing requires you to be planted, boy. That's a conditional. And because it's a conditional, that means that you have to play the game, right? You don't instantly win because you need to fulfill the condition. Oh god. Terrible. Terrible even. Wow, I'm dying. Oops, on that one. I need that game journalism, but that could also be implemented for the Dark Souls players. We all know the reason they play those games is to get ravaged by the bosses. That's crazy. I mean, like, you're probably not wrong, but that is crazy. Should probably pop this. Is that why you guys have been playing the Souls-likes? That's why we played Elden Ring the second time over. Two Elden Rings. 2 full Elden Ring playthroughs. One of them we got hugged by the wall. Yeah, I don't know when we're gonna get to the DLC. Part of my problem is that, like, I wanted to play, like, I wanted to play more Flagbearer as I, like, put it on the workshop, and, like, I'm just having fun playing it. This is the unfortunate thing, is that it's, like, same thing with Flagbearer 1, where I was like, oh, this is just fun. I just enjoy playing this. Oh no, now I want to play this game or not game, like, I want to play this mod that I made, and it's just fun. I just want to play it. Oh no. Oh, wait, that triggered it, but it didn't draw a card. Wait, why didn't it do that? Oh, I think I have to change the code for Formless Rapier because, Mystical Banner gives 3. So it has a calculation function on Formless Rapier, and Mystical Banner is worth 2. This is a result plus 3, actually. So, good catch. But yeah, and I want to do the last Baldur's Gate run. First of all, I'm enjoying the Baldur's Gate run that we're playing right now. It's been fun. And I want to play the one where I'm a tabaxi that just, like, doesn't do anything because I'm a pacifist monk that doesn't want to get involved in anything. Yeah, the Baldur's Gate run is, like, long and has been taking a long time, and then it's like, what else is there? There's Chaos Zero is taking up a slot, which, like, is maybe, you know, I like the game, but it's it sure does take up a slot, doesn't it? What I could theoretically do, actually, is I could free up a streaming slot by, like, pre-recording the randomizer runs and then just, like, posting a pre-recorded run. Maybe that's, like, an option. We can, like, play a different game in that slot instead of live streaming it. But the thing is, I like live streaming it because we can see in real time how much Luke sucks ass. We can all witness together how much I dislike playing Luke the character. We have like 7 billion gold. Okay, we have Divine Wrath. We have a couple good block cards. We have Formless Rapier, Area of Lights. I guess Apotheosis is just good. Lantern is also very good. Another plant card's probably good. It's a shame that I picked Hopeful Plea, because I would want it to be Flag Throw or the other one. It's kind of awkward. We have, like, a lot of blocks in this deck right now. So I would like to do something about that, but I guess I could have picked up Blade Work. Upgrade Apotheosis. Make it cost 1. Remove it, defend, because we have like 7 billion defense. I actually think that's probably better. You can upgrade before the boss. Oh, like upgrading Apotheosis? Or just forget you have Pentagraph, you could do that too. I'm gonna be honest, I did forget I had Pentagraph. That's very true. I did not remember that at all. I think the thing that makes Spire fun for me is that I'm so atrociously bad at it that, like, I just get infinite fun. The game never gets boring because I can never, like, I never get better at it. Nobody would feel the need to rest from 38 to 59 against Slime Boss. Yes. I'm inclined to agree with you. You know, I was anticipating that I was going to have more than one attack in my hand, which is why I let it go to 2. But here I am taking 8 damage like a moron. Time walk. Is there a reason for me to not take time walk? Doesn't look like it. We're playing Flag Bearer 1, baby! A Royal Tiara. That is... we have Hopefully. Is that better than Pandora's Box? We have 5 targets for Pandora's Box. One of them is upgraded Defend. I guess we can take the Tiara here. Take Tiara here. Legally distinct from Dimension Walker, by the way, for one or two reasons. For a couple of reasons. It doesn't scale twice off of what's it called? How's this worded? Yeah, when you play a card with Suspend. It doesn't scale twice off of the 1 mana get 2 suspend effects or overlap, and it also doesn't multi-scale off of Consuming Light. This is uncapped, so you can just get 4. It's 4 whenever you play a card, but it doesn't double scale off of things that give you multiple suspend effects. Yeah, my hope is that there are enough suspend cards that this is, like, reasonable. Like, not reasonable, a reasonable pick between all of those, but that it's, like, a reasonable boss relic. Because, like, the character's a lot more focused around suspend now. Rather, like, it's not that it's focused around it, it's that, like, there's a lot of good options that are reasonable that you would have picked. That, you know, whatever. Maybe that makes sense. Maybe it doesn't. Okay. What was it doing? I don't think we need to shop. Am I fighting an elite? These elites have bonfires. But I don't like the idea that I'm forced to fight them. We're also looking for, like, another decent suspend card. Maybe a Seraphic Barrage. I guess I'm just realizing that the Mystical Banner effect applies before the other one. So I should be attacking with something else first and then doing it. Dog, I'm so frail. I'm just so frail, bro. One thing I didn't get to test very extensively while I had tongs is what the tokens look like when upgraded. Do they have different effects when upgraded, seeing as nothing makes them upgraded normally? I think they're just like plus stats. So it's like Hopeful Plea Plus is like +3 block, and Chaser Plus I think is +2 damage. Reflection. I could see this working. It's a very 2 energy, though. Still not taking this. How does Reflection stack with Tiara? Which goes first? I think Tiara goes first. Based off of Dimension Walker, I think Tiara goes first. Which is unfortunate, but I think that's just like... I think that's just how the hooks work. Like, I didn't have any responsibility in that. It literally just... That's kind of how it... Kind of be how it do. Would really like to find a Seraphic Barrage. Like, I'd be super into that. Maybe could have taken the sidearm to, like, hide reflection if I'm not using it. This, again, isn't going to trigger it because I didn't update the code. So it's just like, does this kill it? It's 12 plus 10 plus Divine Wrath. Does it just kill it by itself? It's 12 plus... Oh wait, I'm already planted. Hold on a second. Yeah, so this would be 8 plus 3. Exexies. Right. I remember how this card works. And it's bad. It's not in my favor. Oh god. My god, dude. This guy's just 7 billion block. Stupid orb. You should make Seraphic Ball hit through block just to kill this stupid ass sphere. So true. So true, so real. I think I need to... Do I have a bonfire after this? I do. Thank God. Because I was going to say, well, I could have gotten more block off of apotheosising. But... Stupid sphere. Dang ball. Oh my God. Is it? Oh, Exacxes. Or almost Exacxes. I keep thinking Seraphic Bolt does 3. Does 4. Oh my God. Oh! Oh, it works! Oh, it works in the good way. I think it doesn't work that way for Dimension Walker. That's interesting. Yeah, that seems good. It's like, are we taking the momentum swipe? I actually don't think so. Because our only damage modifier is Divine Wrath. So, like, that means we want to proc it, but this is more like if you have Inspiration and you're just kind of procking it offhandedly. Getting something... I kind of want to upgrade the Reflection, just so that if I draw it before Apotheosis, it's, like, not as unplayable, but... I don't know. We are at 21. So we might actually die to a hallway fight, so... I'm gonna heal now, and then I want to upgrade it at, like, the boss if I can. Are we picking cards still? We still need more attacks, I think. So this is fine. Plant. Bulb. That was the wrong one. Oh well. You have Apotheosis, I would have taken Key. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You want card draw? It's a card draw kind of angle. I guess sidearm is like also card draw. We were talking about how this lets us hide reflection. I think I'm kind of on board with that. Value? Value? Take a second Divine Wrath? A second Formless Rapier. Can we Formless Rapier Infinite? I don't think we can. We have way too many cards. Yeah. Reveal Leyline is also good with Moments Past. Has 4 block because of Tiara. Like, energy, is energy good? I don't think we, like, really need energy in this deck necessarily. I'll be real, every time I see preparation, I think, oh, a suspend card, but it never it never is. Yeah. It just feels like a suspend card. Yeah, I guess. Where is it? This one? Maybe because it looks like Divination. It looks so similar to Divination, but it's not. Yeah, I don't know, honestly. Maybe it's Divine Flash. Divine Flash is a spend card. Reveal Leyline is a spend card. It's like I want suspend cards for my reflection. It's hard. It's tough. I kind of want it to be Divine Flash, I think. Divine Flash. And then maybe we want like an upgraded Riptime. I know we passed on a Riptime before, but I think we were not ready to take it at that moment. The recost Apotheosis. I'm gonna crash out. These are terrible. There we go. Six damage. Which one? Sorry for full text. Oh, that's interesting. Why does it say 6? Wait, why did... What? That's so weird. What? I don't even know... I never would have even changed it remotely to be 6. Why is it doing that? Wait, hold on a second. Seraphic Bolt Power. Stack int. Process stacks. Description. If has Divine Wrath power. Oh, it's because it has Divine Wrath. It's because of Divine Wrath. Also, wait, no, it should be 7, right? So this should be, it should start at 4. And then if you have Divine Wrath plus 3, plus amount of, yeah, okay. It's off by 1. It's 6, not 7. Yeah, but like, is it 6 or 7? You know what I mean? Like, is it 6 or 7? I mean, I don't know. Are we taking another Divine Flash? I don't think so. Is a 10 block and 6 damage card ever bad? I don't know. Bad in the sense that I don't know if we, like, need to play it. This is maybe suspicious. This is too much damage. I just... how much damage is this? I don't remember how much damage this is. Is it like 23? Is it below 21? That's like 15, right? It's 6 plus 15? No, it's 21! If we just ran away from the fight earlier, we could have done this. No! I'm tilted. I'm so tilted. Okay, well, I said I wanted to upgrade this reflection, but I don't think we can. I'm gonna rest Andy. I keep forgetting I have Pantograph! I keep forgetting I have Pantograph! Well, at least we survived. We survived Hyper Beam now. Without needing to do anything. So that's kind of cool. Will I remember that I have Pantograph next time? I don't know. I figured the only reason you even considered Cursed Tome was because you had Pantograph. I guess not. No, it's just because it's good. If we survive, then, like, we're cooking. You know what I mean? It's a lot of damage. I guess it was never going to attack the turn after. That's a lot of damage again. We're just dead. We've died. No. Yeah, I think we couldn't really get off the ground. I think we needed that Divine Wrath in play like a lot sooner. Is that it for today? That we've been live for 2 hours and 20 minutes. Is it time? Is it about time? I don't know. I could lose a run really quickly. Blessing's pretty good. Have you considered my offer of recording a few runs? If you have, I assume the answer is you don't want me to, but just wanted to ask again. Oh, it was like, yeah, I think when we talked about it the first time, you mentioned that you play very similarly to me, so I don't know if there is an immense amount of value in it. It's, like, interesting to be able to see people just play it in general, so, like, I'm kind of interested on that axis. But, like, I think... Like, I think the mod is currently in a good spot. Like, nothing looks particularly out of place to me. So... I don't know if I need it for the purposes of, like, balancing. I'm more curious to watch people play the mod in general. You want to do that. No, I might have said I'll think about it. Because I think I was more like trying to find insights for like the mod itself. I think Banner Swirl is good because we have Blessing. So I have the potential to hide Blessing. But maybe I thought about it and then just like made card changes and then I was happy with the changes I made. But yeah, if you send me a run, I'll watch it. Or I'll try to. No commentary is necessary, by the way. I might actually prefer... I might prefer no commentary. It's a little bit of a toss-up. I think, like, sometimes you ask playtesters to say what they're thinking out loud, but you can just give me notes after if you'd like. I don't know if I want this Black Vault. I don't think I do. I think I want the sidearm for the same reason I wanted Banner Swirl. I think my favorite thing about this character, by the way, is that I can block Jawworm. I just wanna mention that my favorite thing about this character is that I'm just allowed to block Jawworm. Because, man, not being able to block Jawworm is so annoying on other characters. It's like, I didn't want to take 2 damage, man. And making me take 2 damage. I was thinking only commenting when there is something reasonably complex. So like 5 times a run. Yeah, I think maybe just leave notes. Because the purpose of like speak aloud in a playtesting scenario is to understand like what is going through someone's head when something isn't working. Mostly. Like it's, you know, because if, like, for example, if you give someone like a puzzle room, right? Like picture a Portal room, like a room from Portal, and then they go like, well, I want to put the portal over there and like put this here and like I want to get over there, but I'm not seeing where I can put it. Like I'm looking around and I'm not seeing anything in the room. And then like you as the level designer know what they're supposed to do, right? So when they say that and then you go, oh, there's a portalable surface on the roof over there, that indicates to me that they didn't think to look there or do that. So what I might do is I'll add like an arrow pointing upward or something, or like a stack of boxes that make them look at the ceiling, right? So it's like I don't think that's necessary at this point for this mod. It's more of like a I'm more just curious to see someone play it, honestly. So Blessing and Chasers is good. It's unfortunate that like the 2 times that I've decided to commit to like suspend, it hasn't really worked out. Because like I have had it work out. We just didn't really get there. I don't mind taking this banner dance. Oh, it was just I mean, if you pick all the time on Blessing, that do be kind of what it do. It's like doesn't really matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's good last turn, good this turn. I wonder if Banner Swirl makes too much block. Especially considering that it you have inspiration on this character, so... The thing is, I'm usually hesitant to take this card because it does kind of end your turn. You know what I mean? Welcome, Burger King. Well, I was more concerned about whether or not my multi-stream would work today, but you know, I've dropped some frames. I've dropped Animenta frames today. I feel like our deck's like pretty good, actually. I don't really want to add anything right now. I guess if I don't really want to add anything right now, we're looking for ways to produce extra block in next act, or we're looking for more scaling, or more ways to defend myself. We only have one suspend card. Yeah, so I think we're looking for like an Aegis, I think. Probably. Maybe I wanted to... I don't know. More block is good. Block is good. Oh my god. It's getting absolutely clocked and clobbered. Alright. I think I need to have a, I need to add to the return effects a way to tick down fading. Yeah. I think I thought about it. Because basically the thing ticks down if a thing has triggered. That doesn't make a lot of sense, but we have enough damage. I kind of like fracturing for blessing. I don't take it often since it's fairly rare that I have 2+ cards in hand that I don't want to play and wouldn't mind on top of my deck. That's the minimum for the card to be okay. Yeah, it's like, I think it's better if, you know, for example, we have a card that we can't play. So it's like, you know, we don't want to play Blessing. So hiding it is good. Lyrilyte seems good. We just, like, don't even need to be doing this because, like, it's not like I'm playing Blessing in this combat. Like, that's never happening. I don't know why I care to do that. I do kind of want to split this, though. Math is for blockers. Maybe I did need to play the Blessing. You know what? Maybe I had it wrong. Maybe I should have actually played the Blessing because we're just dying. I assumed we had enough AoE that, like, this was not going to be a problem. But I'm literally just dead? Am I dead? Like, oh my god. Dude, stop attacking me! What the hell? What the heck, man? Oh my god. Okay, no pantograph this time. I would actually like to rest. I mean, you know, Flaris is weak to slimes, so, like, what are you gonna do? Just wants to get attacked for 20 by slimes so bad. Grimoire? Grimoire to play this blessing? That's kind of hot. Are we finally taking an energy relic? Do we have to upgrade any of this? Since you have an active blessing, I think the potion was overkill, but fair enough. I agree. I think that I could have just, like, split it and then, like, probably had enough damage. We also had 2 AoE cards. Like, is it time to take an energy relic? The thing is, I kind of want to upgrade the Grimoire to be 0. I kind of want it to cost 0. But taking the bell again? Bell again? Calling bell will totally work this time. It will! It will work this time. Thank you for... Okay, well... what the hell? What? I mean... That's pretty good! Those are all pretty good! Bag of prep gambling chip. We just always draw a Grimoire Blessing every game. Every single time. Where's my blessing? It's not even there. Yeah, I think hammer seems kind of rough. Are you sure you didn't take empty cage and remove it? Yeah, it's just not in my deck anymore. It's kind of gone. I need to figure out what's going on with these, like, fading to 0 cost. I don't know why it's doing that. Drain time. Drain time. Drain time. Drain time. Drain time's pretty good. I like drain time. Okay. Blessing nowhere to be found. I mean, this is just the classic. It's just the classic. Holy moly. Guess I could have stunned this. I was hoping that it was gonna die. And then it didn't. I guess Pulse would also be pretty good. To get a Pulse. Pulse would have been nice here. I guess it would have been nice here. It's unclear that it would be good in general. Show me Grimoire. Let's go! That was pretty gas. Like, is haste an option because we have drain time? We already have blessing. Like, it's not necessary. It's like, do I want to have the two bonfires, or is the one enough? This is also two bonfires. I think we'll be fine. Oh my god, we can actually do it this time. Let's go. Necronomicon. Oh my god, dude, it's the interaction. It's the interaction that got drain time nerfed, in air quotes. It's the interaction that got drain time nerfed. Nerfed in the most massive air quotes possible. I was like, guys, we can't have Necronomicon double drain time. That's busted. That's crazy. That's not even remotely fair. That's so funny. Now you need a Dubu doll for 3 strength. Oh god. I suppose we can, like, banner swirl again. Just do it again. We're scaling. Please, question mark. Oh, let's go. I'm gonna not be greedy and just play this now. Can I get like a retrace or something? Hide Banner Dance is probably good. I think I can't afford to do that next turn. Do I need more attacks that aren't signal frayed? I think we're like the Pillars of Light plus like 2 signal frayeds plus blessing. It's like a way to do like a lot more damage. Oh, it's doubled! It's doubled off of Necronomicon. That's pretty crazy actually, yeah. Send everything, right? Maybe not Bolstering Ward, because we want to block. That's pretty sweet. That's like kind of sweet. Oof. Was not enough damage. First attack! No! We need to make overlap and attack. Sup, Clyde, welcome. We should make overlap and attack so that it works with Necronomicon. I don't think we're overlapping with this deck. Man, actually, wait a second. Overlap upgraded plus blessing? Question mark? Question... you know what? You know what? Mummified Hand? Okay. Alright. You did say Pulse would be good here. I did say that. I did say that. And now this is Pulse and Aegis. It's pretty good. Oh, these won't hit Blessing. Gonna leave the Pulsing Ward in my hand. What game is this? This is Slay the Spire. This is specifically a mod that I made of Slay the Spire. Featuring me. Featuring Laris, the flag bearer. Not Grimoiring a strike or something, turn 1 is an odd play. Yeah, I think that probably would have been better. I think I should get used to, like, just playing Grimoire to, like, get rid of stuff. It's like, it's not just there to... play Blessing. It's also there to, like, exhaust cards out of your hand. Or, not out of your deck. Sorry. Are you allowed to ask for Hollow Knight once per stream? No. I think you've asked enough times that I'm probably not going to change my mind. I also appreciate that you're really trying to, like, skirt the line of what is asking for Hollow Knight. Because I was thinking about, is, you know, this is a question about whether you're allowed to ask about Hollow Knight or not, even though I've, like, clearly expressed that I'm not going to play it. So it's like, my question is, like, why are you asking the question? You know what I mean? I've taken Rewind seeing as I have Urn in hand. That makes sense. It's funny because, like, I feel like Rewind is supposed to be a good card, but, like, I just don't take it. Alright, see you later, Clyde. Take care. Sweet. Gasoline. Oh, Mummified Hand, non-bow? Non-bow with drain time? So there's gonna be four chasers. Yeah. Makes sense, makes sense. So this is 26 damage. This is not a lot of damage. Huge pillars of light. I know, right? Literally massive. The most massive pillars of light you've ever seen. Okay, that one's actually huge, though. What are we upgrading? Was there anything we wanted to upgrade? Grimoire, I think, to 0. Helps a lot for the energy. No, I can't buy it! Ah! I think Flora is overcompensating with the size of those pillars. No, I think in a particular universe, Flora's flagpole is like huge. Like very, very big. So I don't have to overcompensate if I just like know that it's large. I like Temporal Guard here. Feathers? I don't think I need feathers. Like, we have dual cast, pillars. Like, I feel like that's enough. I was thinking Temporal Guard to not die, but maybe we have enough block? Do we have, like, I don't think we have enough block. We have a Bolstering Ward and a Rewrite. And a Banner Swirl. I guess we have 4 defense, but... Get Temporal Guard? Why? Do you think Temporal Guard is good? I could definitely see feathers, but I feel like I don't need it. Maybe it's just good on its own, like, this is just already 30 damage. So in Act 3 and stuff, I tend to want at least 2 Necro payoffs, and Feathers is more consistent, even if it has a lower ceiling. Yeah. It's like, I'm not disagreeing with you, I just think I want Temporal Guard. I think Feathers would actually be really good here. So, do we buy it? You know what, let's buy it. It's like, I think you're right, and also, like, I get scared sometimes when I pick Feathers because I know that it costs 2. Temporal Guard, I don't care as much that it costs 2 because I want it to block. So usually the cases where I'm, like, concerned about not playing a 2-cost attack, I'm like, I want to block that turn. Which it means that the cases where I'm scared to not spend 2 energy, what I want to be doing is blocking. So, I guess is, like, my roundabout way of saying that. I am going to upgrade this. Very minimal, but, like, I do think our deck is a little light on blocks. So what we're hoping to do here is to draw Blessing and or Grimoire, and then we can sidearm the card to the top of our deck and cantrip it, which is, like, kind of hot. And if we can't do that, we'll just Seraphim Feathers. I actually think... No, you know what? I should probably prioritize getting the scaling in play. So... Unfortunately, we didn't find Grimoire here, so... Let's find Grimoire, please. Motherfucker. Just at the bottom of my deck. A little bit awkward. Am I muted? Sorry, was I muted? I might have been muted for a second, actually. But... Sorry, when I put my hand near my mouth, like this, it makes it look like my mouth is opening to the camera. But I'm what's it called? What is the term? It's like head on hand. There we go. I'm, like, leaning on my arm. I think I like overlap here. I think I like overlap again. We can play a block from our graveyard. This one's gonna die. We get 14 block. It's 26. Nice. This deck's going. This deck's fucking crazy. This deck's wild. The Excalibur Necronomicon? Sure. Yeah, that just sure. Okay. All right. Okay. We'll take the energy. You don't need it, but it's good here. Yeah. Like, I don't... We're gonna draw a hand that's like Excalibur, overlay, and like no blocks, only strikes. Like, it's just gonna be really bad. I'm like, no. No, my hubris. But yeah, dude, this calling bell was insane. This calling bell was like the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. Bag of Prep gambling chip plus White Beast statue is just like, sure, great. I think particularly Bag of Prep gambling chip on like Flag Bearer is just feels really good. I don't know what I was doing here. Probably blocking. I don't really want to Seraphim Feathers into this, like, Spiker. I'll die. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, we're valuing. Check out the value. So much value. Hey, bolstering warding. We basically don't need anything anymore. I don't know what we're looking for. Overlap here is pretty good. I don't know what you mean by that, Burger King, but we'll go with sure. I don't know, man. There's a lot of damage. That makes it less damage. think we're just removing stuff. Sometimes I say things before I have the chance to think about them. That's okay. I think I only say things and never think about things. I'm just, like, always never thinking. 3 jaw worms. I almost want a smoke bomb because I hate this encounter. Oh. Didn't bend the curse. Don't even really feel like we need to upgrade anything. I feel like I just don't even want to fight any, like, bosses or elites or whatever. I guess we want to draft a rewrite again, because I did kind of like that rewrite. It was kind of good. And get rid of La Bamba. La Bamba has, like, Fading 3 do something? Not really, but... Oh, nunchaku. We missed the nunchaku. Oh. Gross. Oh, right, this gives an inspiration as soon as you play. Whoops. It's just so awkward. This gosh darn stupid ass enemy. This stupid frickin' enemy, dude. No, it was on the shelf. Ah! Ah! I sure haven't resolved my blessing yet, huh? $41 damage instead of 40, yeah. Yeah. My plan was to play this overlap, but... We are kind of hoping to, like, get all our HP back from Drain Time, but that does require us to survive, like, a number of turns. I mean, I guess it wasn't good. That's fine. It's fine. Probably greedy, but it's fine. We'll actually rest. We can smoke bomb this if it's bad. Sweet. Guys, now we take the Dimension Walker. We have enough suspend for it, I swear. We actually might with the overlap. Like, it might actually be good with specifically recycling overlap, but I don't know. Seems kind of loose. You know, is it loose? Is it loose? Like, how else are we blocking Banner Swirl? Like, we have Mummified Hand and Birdface turn. It's actually, like, kind of free. It is, like, actually a little bit free. That's true, it doesn't scale with Blessing. You're right. Okay, but like, is this one free? It seems like maybe kind of free. This one's actually not as bad because it helps find Blessing, and we can always discard it. That's actually more okay. I think we rest. I just don't want to die. Deck seems like it's winning, so... Yep. Right, yeah, that's kind of awkward with the, like, draw next turn stuff. Oh well. What are we doing here? What are we actually, like, doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing? Pretty bad. It's pretty not great. Just been floating these 2 strikes for, like, ever. It's pretty bad. It's so bad. It's so bad, dude. I guess we're not killing it this turn, so I shouldn't do that. Right? This is 12. I guess this probably kills it, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay, yeah. All right, okay. And now we died to the second boss. Fucking Awakened one. Holy. Dimension Walker and Reorganize really not looking as free as they used to, huh? I think we still want to play the Dimension Walker. We dead? I think we're dead. Man. Wait, this is 725. 40. Just slightly not enough luck. Damn. I don't know. Yeah, we had like turn 0 blessing. I think Time Eater just... We like weren't blocking Time Eater. Which I think my deck density was too high to be expecting to have this synergy be good. Whereas if maybe I had another Riptime or something, like... Yeah. It's like our payoff was double overlap, right? But we just didn't really, like, get there. I feel like maybe playing the Bolstering Ward on turn 0 there was, like, probably bad. Because, like, I know that this boss attacks for 40. I just, like, saw a big number on turn 1 and was like, that's probably blockable. It's like, yeah, but if I Bolstering Warded that turn and then afforded myself the chance to, like, get another turn, I think we're a lot better, you know. Barrier. Yeah, Barrier probably would have been good. Like, we had Banner Swirl, which is kind of like Barrier. You know, it's a way to get multiple block off of Blessing or whatever, but I feel like the deck was fine. I just... Maybe I actually play the Reorganize so that we can have better card selection on the next turns. I think not playing the Bolstering Ward could have gotten us there too. But the Time Eater fight was just, like, so garbage. Like, I just got, like, so memed on. I really like Bolstering Ward, by the way. It's like... It's just, like, cool. I like the idea that it's like, how do I get my meta scaling? It's like, you have to wait. If you... Like, I like that the trade-off of retain cards, or just in general, like this card, Excalibur, is that it's like, yeah, all you have to do is wait a turn. And it's like, waiting a turn and Slay the Spire gets you killed a lot. So, you know, be careful about setting up whether you can wait a turn or not. But, yeah, I don't know. I think we just... Yeah. I think that run had legs. We just didn't quite get there. Yeah, I think there were a couple during, like, the Time Eater fight and that fight where I just, like, didn't really play super good, so... Anyways, I also really like that, I felt a lot more playing this version of, like, the character that I feel very powerful when I draft a lot of rares, which is, like, something that should happen. right? Like when I was playing Defect, it's very like, oh well, if I just draft everything, like if I draft every good rare, then the character is really good. And it feels much the same on this, where I'm like, yep, if I just have access to like a bolstering ward and a blessing and an Excalibur, it's like, wow, the character's really good. You know what I mean? So and that's good. I like that effect. Definitely like that effect. Victor's probably good to put on the workshop, which I'll do eventually. Just not probably not today because I'm about to head to FNM, but it should be soon. Like I actually feel confident posting it. So okay. I think we are good to call it. So hey, I'm gonna say if you're still here, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here. I appreciate your support as always, and I'll see you all in the next one. Baldur's Gate tomorrow, and yeah, I think our schedule is kind of locked in for the next bit until we like finish something. I do want to get to the Elden Ring DLC because like we've set up the character, like everything is ready. Like we should go play that now. It's just a matter of like getting the time slot for it. So, all right, okay. See you later, everybody. Bye-bye. Goodbye. Bye-bye.